I'm Anil Kumar. In this video, we'll discuss basic principle of inclusion and exclusion. We'll begin with the statement, which is if A and B are non-mutually exclusive events, then total number of favorable outcomes is something. Now, before getting there, let's understand what is non-mutually exclusive events, right? So what we mean here is, let's say we have set, we're talking about two events A and B. The positions could be two sets, kind of like this, right? We could have this position. Okay, let's put it in a set. Or we could have two events which overlap, right? So, or we could have two events which kind of like this, overlap. Now, these events which do not overlap, they have nothing in common, they are called mutually exclusive. And when they have something in common, then they are non-mutually exclusive. Is it okay? So that is what we mean. But let me tell you something here, that this formula actually works for both, right? We'll get to that also. So if A and B are non-mutually exclusive events, we are at present talking about this kind of scenario. Non-mutually means something in common, Then total number of favorable outcomes is number of elements in A or B is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B, take away number of elements in both A and B. Perfect. So that is what it means. Now let's do with some examples. Let us say we consider some numbers. Okay, so A is, let's say, even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, let's stop here. And let's say B is numbers greater than 7 and equal to 7. Let's say 7, 8, 9, and 10, but less than equal to 10. So let's have these two kind of sets. Now the question is, how many elements are there in A or B, right? So that is what we're trying to figure out. Now, first thing is, how many elements are in A? So we say in this case, number of elements in A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Number of elements in B is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Total in both is how much? A or B? If I write 9 here, will that be the correct answer? Well, if I write 9, it is not going to be correct. Let's see how. So A and B, 10 is common to both. Okay, so we write 10 here. 8 is also common, so that is 8 here. Now the other elements I can write for B is 7 and 9. For A, I could write 2, 4, 6. So if you count total number of elements, how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not 9. So what is wrong? The mistake which we did is we counted 8 and 10 twice. Once in the group set A, then we count it again. So we take away these two. So minus 8 and 10, there are two elements, minus 2. And that gives us the right answer, which is 7. And that's what we mean by taking away A and B, the intersection part. Do you get an idea, right? So now we could apply directly the formula. Number of elements in A or B is number of elements in A, which is 5, right? So we write here number of elements in A, which is 5, plus number of elements in B, which is 4, take away A and B, intersection of A and B, which are 2, and the answer is 7. Do you get an idea, right? Now, I took this example mainly to show you that it works even if we take away different examples. Let's say A and B, we take numbers as even and odd, right? So let's say it is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And here we have numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Now, what is A intersection B? Can you tell me? Mutually exclusive means no, null, right? So this is number of elements is 0, right? It is a null set. There's no element common here, is 0. So you could find in this case also number of elements in A union B as equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements in A and B, right? It doesn't matter, it is 0, right? So in this case we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 0, right? Is 10. So the idea is that this formula is very useful when we're talking about non-mutually exclusive events, taking care of what overlaps, right? And therefore, we normally use it for non-mutually exclusive events. However, it's general. If we are having a scenario which is exclusive, mutually exclusive, then this set is 0. So we take away 0 and get the same result. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. If you like, you can put some likes. Feel free to post questions and share my videos with your friends. Thank you, and all the best.